Welcome to day 157. We're clear of camp at 8:07.
If I had to guess, I'd say this is probably pasture land until the National Park Service designated this as National Scenic Trail. And we're coming up to what looks like an old orchard. And we've been walking on this beautiful farm road now for about a mile. Easy cruising, right?
Very cruisy road, nice trail.
We do have a waning moon, but boy, it didn't wane enough. Last night was like sleeping under a street light. We've been out for about an hour now and we've covered 2.3 miles because the trail is just easy and level and well groomed. So we're making good time. This monolith is Spy Rock. And in spite of the wind, we're going to try to climb it and see the view from the top. Quick shout out to Sam. You're gonna love Spy Rock. It's a little bit of nostalgia. We're out of the wind, so we're taking a little break to get some more calories on board. That wind is rough today.
We are 2 hours in. We've come about 3.9 miles.
And that, of course, does not include our detour on Spy Rock.
Right, and our break.
Yep. We found ourselves a nice little spot to stop and get an early lunch. Get some Advil on board before we start the descent of the Priest. We are 0.4 from the summit. And right parallel with the shelter.
Stopping for a snack.
Heavy snack. And we're protected by these rocks. And that wind, it's crazy. We would have preferred climbing to the ledges, which is another 0.3, and it's the high point, the summit. But I'll tell you what, the way the wind is today, I don't think it'd be a pleasant place to sit, so that's why we're going to stop now. Get some calories on board. We have just summited the Priest, and that is a significant milestone on this journey because this is the final time that we have to climb 4,000 feet. This is the last highest peak on our journey. They're all behind us now. It's 1:45, and this is our only water stop of the day. And we're having our bacon sandwiches, late lunch. I think we're about halfway down the Priest. It's 4:15, and I've got the tent set up. And we're at the Harper Creek shelter. The punishing part of today was that there was a 1,000-foot climb right at the end. That's okay, we're here now, and that 1,000 feet will help get us up 3 ridges tomorrow. We're cooking dinner at a campsite. We're cooking dinner. We're actually just boiling water.
Yeah. So we're at Harper's Creek campsite.
Yep.
It's a shelter, but we're tent camping tonight.
Yep.
It's a 14.8-mile hike today.
Yep. And it wasn't the tough elevation that we've had the last few days, so that was, we had a break in climbing today. But we did not have a break in descending because we summited the priest, and that gave us a 3,000-foot descent down to the Ty River. But you know, the trail was good. It's a little gravelly, rocky, so it's not treacherous, but it is tedious because you've really got to watch your footing. I know my feet just came out from under me on one slope, but it was so steep that I just sat down on my backpack.
And I stepped right off the edge of the trail once. The leaves are thick enough that you can't always tell where the edge of the trail is. And it just gave way, and I'm lucky I didn't go down the side of the hill.
Yeah, we're lucky that in 1,967 or so miles, one of us has not gone off the side of a cliff.
Yeah. But today the views were gorgeous.
Yeah, we started out with Spy Rock, and although it's so windy, but it reminded us a lot of New England.
Yeah.
Big 360 views from Spy Rock. It's off the trail, but it's off the trail only a 0.1. And they've got a really well-marked route up to the top now, which we didn't have 3 years ago when we first visited. So it was actually pretty direct to get up there safely, and I appreciated that.
Yeah.
Because last time you guys were kind of scrambling up the side of a...
Climbed up the mountain, climbed up the rocks, yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah. But the view from the top of the priest, too, at the ledges, was quite beautiful. You're looking across this forested valley and across the ridge lines. That was really nice.
But the best view is coming down the priest. There was a little cliffside, and I think we were looking east at that point, and down into a valley where there were some really pretty farms, and it was nice having something to look at down below.
Give you that sense of scale,
yeah,
the vastness of the place.
Yeah, that was really nice.
It was really pretty.
Then we reached the Ty River and crossed the suspension bridge, which was always fun. They're bouncy.
They're a little bouncy. And then we had about a 1,000-foot climb up here to...
Yeah, no, that was just
Harper's
mean.
Creek.
That was just mean. You know, here we are at the end of the day, a 1,000-foot climb. What? But we made it with, I think, 1 Jolly Rancher and about 16 stops for drinking scratch. And we got up here, it's just fine. The good news is we took that 1,000 feet. See, we did that today. There's another big mountain tomorrow, so we're 1,000 feet up the side of that mountain. We'll talk about that tomorrow.
But Harper's Creek is a little bit tough for tenters because there are very few level tent sites. There's a campground about a half a mile back, but we didn't see a lot of good campgrounds there.
Plus it's too far to walk to the privy from there, and you know, we do like to have the privy nearby.
So we found a medium level spot about 50 yards away from the shelter.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see. I think we'll be rolling into each other all night.
The good news is it's warm enough to have the vestibules open, and that means that there won't be condensation on the inside of the tent. That means when we slide down to the bottom of the tent, we're not going to drench our gear with all the moisture that's off-gassed from the human body during the night. Could you have gone another 3 miles?
Not with the elevation today.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 miles, yeah, but there's no campsite between here and 3 miles.
Right.
And we know when we leave in the morning, we're basically going straight up the mountain. So I think stopping here was the best option for the day. Get some rest.
We'll hit that next section bright and early when we're hopefully rested. We don't slide around all night.
Yeah. Get a little gear maintenance on my shoes. So
yeah. And we're trying to boil some water for dinner. Yeah, that goes. I don't know. Just Everything is starting to get holes in it. It's not working as well. But the air mattresses are rock solid. Now that we've switched to our Neo Air X-Therm air mattresses, we are back happy at night.
Comfortable.
Very warm, very safe.
Thanks for joining us.